metro bus getting hijacked and one of the passengers getting shot and killed. The metro driver was put at gunpoint last night. Some crazy shit in LA. Somewhere they ended up.
Deputy just shot a judge in his fucking chambers.
Yeah.
You hear about that shit?
Yeah, and that was over some sexual assault allegations that they were supposed to be deciding over another deputy that was under him, and he was being investigated for not investigating the allegations.
That's crazy.
So I guess the judge must have told him that you finna get locked up too, shit. Not today, motherfucker. Like, it blew that motherfucker brains out. Damn shame, man.
Where was that one at?
In LA.
Oh, okay.
The night before, it was another metro bus that got stolen by a bum. You know how like the metro buses would take a lunch break and they'll pull over, probably like at a 7-Eleven or some shit like that. And he stopped over. This one pulled over at a 7-Eleven, went inside, locked the door, went inside. Somebody came up and prowled the door open and took off and took off on the bus, and they crashed it into a Chase bank. Like in a high-speed chase, they crashed that motherfucker. Incognita. Am I coming to your house? Are we gonna do one of your shows? We're gonna do one of your shows. We're gonna go live from your channel. We're gonna go live from my channel. We're gonna do a show.
Going on strike over there on the East Coast on the courts.
Yeah. You see what happened to the New York mayor, right?
No.
He went to jail this morning. They raided his house. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was taking bribes from the Turkish government for his campaign. That's how he paid for his campaign. A lot of his campaign contributions came from the Turkish government. Yeah, so the feds ended up raiding him, taking him in this morning. And he's still talking about being the mayor. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't stepping down. They gonna have to prove their case. Man, you done got straight. They used you to knock out Como. And they knew that you did some bullshit to even knock out Como, so they let all that little time go by. And right before the election.
I know a lot of people a lot of CEOs are stepping down again. Just like it happened fucking a few years ago.
Yeah.
Where it was out of control.
What's up, brothers? How y'all doing today, man? Next blast. What's up, y'all? How you doing, Shatika? Shatika Woods in the house, y'all. How y'all doing? How you doing? What's up, Bugweed? What's up, man? What's up, Gilbis? How you doing? Do you have a green screen, Incognita? You have a green screen? You use a green screen on your channel? Thank y'all for pushing that like button. Come on in. As y'all come in, push that like button. Push that like button. Did anybody see the title of the video? Did anybody read the title of this video? Do anybody know what's going on right now? This coffee is strong.
Got it? All right.
What's up, Robert? You live right now? Right now, we live. Just trying to figure this out right now, man. You said no, what happened? Okay.
Watch as Bishop T.D. Jakes addresses his congregation about rumors and scandal with P. Diddy. Watch as Pastor Gino Jennings responds.
And anybody who has that kind of government on their shoulders don't have time to be playing with freaks.
T.D. Jakes made it clear to the church that he is not perfect, as a human can also be tempted and fall. He also denied every allegation raised against him, saying they were all rumors.
I never told you I was perfect. I got my own flaws and my own faults. You can't spend the rest of your life apologizing for stuff you can't change. Y'all always talk about what the man did. It ain't the man.
Watch as this minister confronts Pastor Gino Jennings about Jehovah not being the Lord, and watch how Pastor Gino...
Now, T.D. Jakes is one of the great preachers. T.D. Jakes is a great, did I say four? Yes, you did. Liar. Why?
During an interview, the host asked Gino Jennings about Louis Farrakhan's comments praising T.D. Jakes as a great preacher. Jennings responded with a surprising...
They say Prince died broke. How do you...
All right, Malik, the rule to this game is you got 2 arrows pointing to the right. All you got to do is make both them arrows point to the left. Oh, this is just this. So I will put $100 down there since it's so easy. Come on, then. All right, go ahead. Flip that thing. Oh, no. I forgot to tell you, bro. You can't touch the box. So you got to flip it. You can't touch the box.
Oh, you can't take my money.
Oh, no. Put it down, player. You run it down. You can't. You know the rules. You already know what to do.
You know what? Since you changed double the money then.
Let's go. You easy. But you don't know what to do. You trying to touch the box and cheat.
Watch this.
Watch what?
Look.
Alright. What you get a glass for? They don't even make sense. What is that?
Somebody. Look at it now.
Hey, I'm so tired of you scamming me. I to lead the rule to this game.
If Diddy goes down, everybody goes down. The Tupac, the indictment for Biggie, you're gonna see a bunch of executives start leaving their job. You see Kevin Riles? Kevin Riles and Trey Songz was in a relationship for a long time.
Like couple-wise, I wouldn't expect that.
That was his manager.
Copy.
And then as soon as he wasn't his manager no more, what happened to Trey Songz's career?
Right.
And if Diddy can go, if people can have the heart to go and get Diddy, oh, it's a bunch of these motherfucking niggas that's going. If Diddy goes down, everybody.
I met him online. Later, I saw a sore. Months later.
I'm not gonna reach. Give me an officer, another officer come out, reach for it. I'm not gonna reach. I got guns on me. And my stuff is where my...
Watch as Cat Williams calls out Bishop T.D. Jakes and
Stevie J should be charged. Mary J. Blige should also be charged. Jennifer Lopez should definitely be charged. Jay-Z should be charged. Khaled should be charged. Rick Ross should be charged. Usher should be charged and tried with him. Or for Justin Bieber alone. Stevie J should be charged.
I want to know how to do. This is what a great partner looks like. When Gucci met
Megami Edith, she had an understanding that there is an amazing amount of intellect and insight in Hawaiian knowledge.
His hairline got pushed back.
This is yes or no. Is Trump's name ever mentioned in Project 2025? Yes or no? Just yes or no. I got you.
Within the document itself,
yes.
There are a number of references to the former administration.
So is Trump's name mentioned just one time?
I believe it's mentioned more.
Okay. 5 times.
I haven't counted.
Oh, okay. Well, if I told you that his name is mentioned approximately 312 times, would you have any reason to dispute that?
I don't have any reason.
Okay, thank you very much. So it's interesting that we want to try to pretend. We're not going to pretend in here. We're going to work.
Hi, excuse me. I get compliments every time I use that.
Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart. So everybody that Cat sat right here and told you about, everything he was saying was on the up and up. No one's saying he's lying.
It's all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. All lies will be exposed. So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing, I know so many things I shouldn't know. When I walk in a room, heads go down.
Oprah Winfrey,
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I find it weird that LeBron hasn't commented at all since all this went down. What was going on during those Diddy parties?
The Irish superstar brazenly taunts Floyd, then pretends to smack the legend on the ass. Conor did everything he could to...
He didn't really come famous until after the death
of Tupac and the Notorious Big, brother. So that's like 97. He went on that whole Bad Boy tour with the #1 song in the...
Yes or no? As a main author of Project 2025, are you aware of this fourth pillar playbook?
Well, to be...
Yes or no?
To be clear, I'm here in my official capacity.
Yes or no?
I don't want to have any confusion.
I'm reclaiming my time. You are under oath, and I don't want you to filibuster. Yes or no, are you aware of this fourth pillar playbook?
Okay, just so I can be clear, that writing that I did was in my personal capacity after getting the...
Reclaiming my time, I didn't ask you that. Are you aware of the fourth pillar playbook, and can you detail, as you are under oath, what exactly it calls for?
Again, I've not seen this fourth pillar playbook that you're talking about.
Moving on. I find it hard to believe that you don't know the details of this 100... Well, please, you are under oath, and do not waste my or the public's time.
Hey, get in there and clean up all that stuff you left in the bathroom.
What no one realizes about 6 celebrities who may be named Diddy after his arrest. Number 1, Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian once attended Diddy's social event, the Monster Bash, signaling her approval of the party's content. Consequently, she may also find herself embroiled in legal disputes. Number 2, Oprah. Oprah's intersection with Puff Daddy primarily stems from their shared industry. While she has no known illegal activities, her name on the list implies a connection to these matters. Number 3, Jay-Z. Jay-Z and Diddy share a deep friendship, collaborating on numerous songs and business ventures. With Diddy's downfall, Jay-Z may also face scrutiny. Jaguar Wright has bluntly stated that Jay-Z and Beyonce could be next. Number 4, Cuba Gooding. Junior Cuba was previously accused of non-consensual sexual misconduct. Now he's been exposed for inappropriately touching Mr. Jones at a party, putting him under further...
The only reason we're having this hearing is because somebody got their feelings hurt in a...
My little brother means everything to me. I said, listen, brother, you gotta get on the top bunk. So he was like, listen, young brother, I can't get on the top bunk. He said, no, I'm an older guy, man. You know, you should take the top bunk because you're younger, you can get up and down easier. Right. So me thinking I'm this masculine, super macho man, I'm like, yo, I'm not getting on nobody's top bunk. So we talked back and forth for about 20 minutes. By the 21st minute, he convinced me to take the top bunk. That night, I stayed in the cell with him and we just talked all night. Like I'm talking about all night. I never really...
Here's why Steve Harvey praised President Trump.
President Trump was accommodating. I'll give the man this. The man was very congenial, as we said him. I said, well, I have a mentoring program, but my mentoring program is restrictive because I can only do about 1,000 boys, and I can do them only one time a year in each city. I want to create vision centers around the country where I can take these schools that you're closing in the inner cities, take HUD funds, put it with them, and then go in and refurbish these schools and buildings and turn them into a place where boys and girls can come and learn life skills, and parents can come and learn financial skill. You can go online and look them up. They opened up 3 of them. All the ideas I had given them, they enabled. He's gonna make America great again. President.
Here's why Steve Harvey praised.
It's my thing, cheesesteak, man. You gotta wait, bro.
Know what you mean? I gotta wait, man. You got like 5 people that got this order after me and got this shit.
You gotta wait, man.
No, I don't want him.
First of all, let me apologize because that was uncalled for. So let me do what she would never do.
Okay, fun fact, a lot of people don't know that cheesecake we went and got was for Beyonce. She was upstairs the whole time. He said, I said, we got a cheesecake. He was like, that shit, take that shit upstairs for Beyonce. Okay, fun fact.
I'm sure it feels good to be a CEO of a Fortune 500 company and have friends like P. Diddy, but for these CEOs that I'm about to name, that have all been stepping down since the arrest of P. Diddy, I'm sure they're not having a good time right now. So to start the list, T.D. Jakes has stepped down, and now his daughter is taking his place. Lucien Grange has stepped down, his son now leads. Howard Schultz has stepped down, his son now leads. John Paul DeJoria has stepped down, his daughter now leads. Yeah, Paul Mitchell. Kevin Liles has stepped down. John G. Taft has stepped down as well, and his son now leads his position. Ruth Handler, her daughter now leads. Ruth Handler is actually the inventor of Barbie. Ronald Perlman stepped down. His daughter now leads. Nike CEO John Donahoe, he has stepped down. The head of Sony Music Nashville, Randy Goodman, has stepped down. The CEO of Warner Music Japan, I can't pronounce his name, so yeah, y'all try. At this point, being a friend to P. Diddy is detrimental. I'm sure it feels good to be a CEO of a Fortune 500 company and have
the Chris Tucker that we got now is Epstein Island Chris Tucker, not Smokey.
You don't think they asked Chris Tucker to come back in the second Friday?
Chris was allowed to make the decision. At the time that this is happening, Cat Williams is known for smoking weed. Willie Nelson is known for smoking weed. Snoop's known for smoking weed, but none of us is really known except Willie. And I'm saying, Chris Tucker didn't want to be the poster child for smoking weed. He don't smoke weed like that. Right. He in the church. He Michael Jackson's best friend. Christmas. Michael Jackson called him Christmas. You ever met a man that gave you a little nickname like that? No. Me neither. Let's be the greatest.
This abandoned bridge in Apple Valley, California, holds a rich history intertwined with the rise and fall of Route 66, constructed in the early 1930s.
So what?
Well, you...
Meet Alicia.
Just listen to this.
When Jennifer Hudson family got killed, Trump put her sister, her nephew up in the Trump Towers rent-free for a long time. Rent-free.
And they'll still call them racist. Can't make this up.
I want to know the first word that comes to mind when you try this delicious
This millionaire gave $15 to a homeless man, hoping he would buy something to eat. Meanwhile, a nearby woman was also seeking help. Her wallet had been stolen, and she asked for some change to take the bus home, but the bystander ignored her. Paul approached and handed the woman $5. The millionaire, surprised by this, quietly followed Paul. Soon, Paul entered a supermarket where a mother was being mocked by the cashier for being $5 short on her bill. Paul handed the mother another $5. With his remaining $5, Paul bought a burger, and the millionaire witnessed it all from the corner. Back at the shelter, Paul was about to eat the burger when he saw a hungry companion and gave the burger to him instead. Intrigued by what he had seen, the millionaire approached Paul and asked why he was doing all of this. Paul replied, "Because I believe kindness always comes back around." The millionaire went home and told his mother about the homeless man. His mother said she wanted to meet the homeless man. The next day, when she met Paul, she realized that 20 years ago, Paul had once saved her. This millionaire gave $15 to a homeless man, hoping he would buy something to eat. Meanwhile, a nearby woman was also seeking help.
6 celebrities who warned people about Diddy. The last one is beyond everyone's guess. Number 1, Usher. Usher lived with Diddy when he was young, and it was Diddy who led him to see a new world. But now he doesn't want to recall that crazy 90s at all. Usher even said that he would not let his children get close to Diddy. Number 2, 50 Cent has been at odds with Diddy for a long time, and they have dissed each other on various platforms many times. This time, 50 Cent even directly said that Diddy was going to be doomed and thought that the investigation bureau must...
Hey, bitch, what up? What up? They say they on they block, it's time to slap. Fuck them up. Hey, look, we're walking up. Masked up, suited up. Hey, catch them by that stove, up the pole.
I will never forget the moment Donald Trump did this.
Jaden Smith is gay.
No.
His first lover was...
What'll happen to his assets? Answer me that question, because he put up $50 million, they didn't accept it. But what's scheduled to happen to his assets right now? Yeah, if he's convicted. So if he's convicted, one of the things they're asking for in here is forfeiture of assets. And look, Stephen A., that could mean his businesses, bad boy, houses, cars, plane, all these different assets he has. We don't know the amount and the extent of what would happen here. That's going to be up to the judge. Again, if convicted. But that's what could happen. Right now, it's all a waiting game. We wait for the trial. They have to go through discovery. And that could be months and months and months away. So for now, those assets might be generally fine, but all bets are off if he's convicted. What'll happen to his assets?
Everyone has a ritual, one small thing to keep us focused. The habit we never skip. To clear. As I was in the courtroom, I saw Combs was wearing the same clothes for the second straight day in court. When he walked into the hearing, he seemed confident, looked over at his family and waved. But after nearly 2 hours of listening to both sides, District Judge Andrew Carter Jr. refused to grant Combs bail. The 54-year-old tried for home detention, offering to post a $50 million bond, give up his cell phone and internet access, and even restrict family visitor fees.
Dababy reveals how he met Beyonce at a legendary Diddy party in LA, and he was one of 15 other people who stayed behind for the after-party vibes.
You understand what I said?
I was at a party at Diddy's crib in LA. This was the beginning of 2020. He had put everybody else out.
I probably need to buy one of them.
Like me in particular around the time. You know what I mean?
Water in there.
Put his arm around me, right? He had put majority of the people out, but he allowed me to stay in there. Me and, maybe about 15 others, right? Jay-Z and Beyonce being 2 of the other 15 people in the room. So that just put into perspective of the type of company I was in, right? And she came over and introduced herself to me like as if she had to. Right? Beyonce, cut it out. That was dope as hell.
What's your thoughts about this?
My goal was to get this far in Hollywood and still have a virgin asshole. And
to you, bringing my line, stop wasting my time. It ain't about the money. Nah, I can hear what you say.
I say, yo, Big, somebody gonna try to come kill us tonight. And Lucy's who I...
Take Mr. Steele and the custody, please. Rapper Young Thug's lawyer was arrested during his trial.
The judge is caught breaking the rules and walks out during Young Thug's trial.
So the DA's up.
Motherfuckers be gay in Hollywood, you never fucking expected. They be having these big ass mansion parties, and the mansion party, the whole mansion is a party, and then it's a separate party in the little rooms. I ain't been famous that goddamn long. I'm excited as a motherfucker to be at the mansion party. You be looking at all the goddamn rooms, and you fuck around and look in the wrong room and shit. Chris told her out his mouth. Told me. Sorry, OG, I'm sad, we're getting old, okay?
This delivery hack has saved me so much time and money. I had such a long day today.
I can't believe she tries to go up against Trump over the wall.
You read?
Why didn't this take place during the debate?
I want to ask you about her comments about the military. She said during the debate this about the U.S. military. Let's listen.
As of today, there is not one member of the United States military who is in active duty in a combat zone in any war zone around the world, the first time this century.
Our fact checkers found that to be false, and I have a lot of experience in that area as well. There are currently 900 U.S. military personnel in Syria, 2,500 U.S. troops in Iraq. All have been under regular threat from drones and missiles for months.
But no, there's way too much for David Muir and Lindsey Davis during the debate. Why didn't this take place during the debate?
I want to ask you about her comments about the military. She said during the debate this about the...
Oh, I talked to you, please. What's the problem with the shoes? Yo, you got my face, man. Is that anything? You guys check the shoes? Okay, you have to take the shoes off. I'm talking to him. You have to check your shoes. I'm going to talk to him. Then talk to me. I'm right here. I'll get to that to try to get you, bro. I'm telling you, I'm going to knock your ass straight out, bro. Look at me. I'm right on trying. I am right here. Whatever side. I have to check your shoes. I didn't go take my shoes. All right, have a seat, bro. I should have knocked your ass out, no? You shouldn't have. That's not the guy on the street you're talking about. Oh, I talked to you, please. What's the problem with the shoes? Yo, you got my face, man. Is that anything? You guys check the shoes? Okay, you have to take the shoes off. I'm talking to him. You have to check your shoes. I'm going to talk to him. Then talk to me. I'm right here. I'll get to that to try to get you, bro. I'm telling you, I'm going to knock your ass straight out, bro. Look at me. I'm right on trying. I am right here. Whatever side. I have to check your shoes. I didn't go take my shoes. All right, have a seat, bro. I should have knocked your ass out, man. I shouldn't have. That's not the guy on the street you're talking about. Oh, I talked to you, please. What's the problem with the shoes? Yo, you got my face, man. Is that anything? You guys check the shoes? Okay, you have to take the shoes off. I'm talking to him. You have to check your shoes. I'm going to talk to him. Then talk to me. I'm right here. I'll get to that.
No sugar added, and the bar.
I end up robbing somebody, right, with no mask. And 10 months later, somebody came and robbed me with no mask. So it was 3 dudes that robbed me. I made up in my mind that I was gonna kill all 3 of these dudes. So I called one of my friends and I said, man, bro, these dudes just robbed me. I need to use the gun. He come into my house, he say, what you need a gun for? I say, man, these dudes just robbed me, bro. And he was like, they robbed you? How much money they took from you? I said, they took $1,000 out my pocket. He pulled out a large sum of money, counted $1,000 and gave it to me. That was Jesus giving me providing a way for me out. So me and my brother go to the store. In his truck, there's a gun under every seat. We leaving out of the gas station. 2 of the dudes that robbed me walked out of the gas station. I said, hold on. There's 2 of the dudes that robbed me. He was like, what's up? What you want to do? I reach under the seat to grab the gun. I got the gun halfway up, and I heard that voice. If you do it, you're going to die, go to prison for the rest of your life. It was even louder this time. I end up robbing.
What's the message to Iran?
Don't.
As President Biden said, just don't.
Exactly. One word. Pretty straightforward.
That's me what I do, and I said, I'm going to bomb the shit out of them. I don't care. They've got to be stopped.
What's the message? What's up, bro? I'm not your brother. Oh, you don't like me? Oh, no, it's not you. You don't like... What's going on?
You're pressing charges against him, right?
Correct. I want to press charges against both of the officers that threw me down the steps. Jordan.
GG's.
Jordan.
GG's.
Watch this millionaire pastor's wife accidentally expose him on live TV.
Why I don't care what people think about me, about what I have. Now, look at me. I am a very blessed man. Me and Kathy are very blessed. I'm spiritually
mentally, physically, and financially. I've had more people criticize me over that jet. They still can't get over it. Criticize me over my house. They didn't pay for it. I paid for it. You understand what I'm saying? All these different things. So let me tell you why. That's water on a duck's back too. And I'm going to give you a scripture. And it's Psalms 49, verse 16. Be not thou afraid when one is made rich, when the glory of his house is increased. Read that. And pull that up in the Amplified.
Well, it's Amplified says it, be not afraid when an ungodly one is made rich.
That's true.
When the wealth and glory of his house are increased. It goes on, for when he dies, he will carry nothing away.
Yeah. Watch this millionaire pastor's wife accidentally expose him on live TV.
Why? I don't care what...
That's sort of the worst case situation for Diddy, right? And he gets convicted. What's the worst that he's looking at as far as time? Just on the racketeering, the max is 20 years. That's...
Yourself running again in 4 years.
No, I don't. No, I think that will be it. I don't see that at all. I think that hopefully we're going to be successful.
Yourself.
One of the reasons the media hates Trump so much is because he's
got one.
The more I grow, the more I see everything I need is free. The old me would have took this pineapple, I would have cut this thing up like this, and I would have peeled it, you know, and I would cut it up, I would have ate it, and then I would have thrown all this away. But then I learned you can do this with the top part of the pineapple. You can put it in the soil like this. And what's so crazy is, it grows a whole nother pineapple plant. Check this out. That's what I'm saying, like, the more I grow, the more I see everything I need is free. The creator of all things knew what they was doing, man. Turns up, messes up. The more I grow, the more I see everything I need is free. The old me would have took this pineapple, I would have cut this thing up like this, and I would have peeled it, you know, and I would cut it up, I would have ate it, and then I would have thrown all this away. But then I learned you can do this with the top part of the pineapple. You can put it in the soil like this. And what's so crazy is, it grows a whole nother pineapple plant. Check this out. That's what I'm saying, like, the more I grow, the more I see everything I need is free. The creator of all things knew what they was doing, man. Turns up, messes up. The more I grow, the more I see everything I need is free. The old me would have took this pineapple, I would have cut this thing up like this, and I would have peeled it, you know, and I would have cut it up, I would have ate it, and then I would have thrown all this away. But then I learned you can do this with the top part of the pineapple. You can put it in the soil like this. And what's so crazy is, it grows a whole nother pineapple plant. Check this out. That's what I'm saying, like, the more I grow, the more I see everything I need is free. The creator of all things knew what they was doing, man. Turns up, messes up. The more I grow, the more I see.
The NAACP released a poll on Friday that showed while Black Americans overwhelmingly identify as Democrats, over 1/4 of Black men under 50 said they would support the Republican candidate in this year's election. Why do you think that younger male Black voters are changing their association like this?
You know, I think there's, especially for younger Black men, there is a frustration.
Check out the big brain on Brad. You're a smart motherfucker, that's right.
Black people as a whole never benefit by voting Democrat. So if that's the case, why not just see if someone changes by voting for Trump? Like, that's like, why?
How much younger is Mr. Dickerson than you?
20 years.
20 years?
20 years, it's like 40.
What?
She hates to admit it, but in reality, she's 64 coming on this year, and I still happen to remember her birthday. Even though she doesn't know mine, nor does she care.
64, and how old are you?
21.
21. That's grandchild range right there.
Great-grandchild.
Great-grandchild, right? That's 4 decades. How much younger is...
What if I told you that the truth about history ain't quite what we was told? What if I...
Attendees of Donald Trump's rally today began leaving in droves within 20...
Diddy turned me down.
So how did the meeting go, and then what did Diddy say? Why did he turn you down?
We get into the office, so we do the performance. Like, we nervous, but we just do the shit. Boom, all right. And so he was just like...
WGU's flat rate tuition at your pace for...
Y'all wanna know what's crazy? The Bible says on the day of judgment that every man will be without excuse as to why they didn't get a life to God. Now keep in mind, the earth is 75% water. And the Bible says that when God created the ocean, he told the waves to halt and come no further. And when you look at the ocean, you realize that no matter how big that wave is, it always comes to a certain point, they go right back into the water where it came from. What's stopping that water from taking over the earth? So when things like tsunamis do happen, it's because it came from the command of God. And the reason the Bible says that on the day of judgment that every man will be without excuses because there's too much evidence around the world to prove that God exists. He tells the waters what point to come to when they go back into the water where it came from. How does the sun and the moon and the stars know when to come out and when to go back? It does it as if somebody's giving it a command. So if even nature itself knows that God is real and obeys his command, what is going to be our excuse on the day of judgment as to why we didn't listen to him or believe in him? You're right with
То, что господин Трамп как кандидат в президенты заявляет о том, что он готов и хочет.
Duncan didn't notice it was Gatorade. After taking...
When she put out those pictures of the dude pulling his pants down, and it looked like some gay act.
The craziest thing I ever found in a meth lab was in North Florida, around the Pensacola area. We received a work order for this meth lab on a house that had been busted up in that area. When we entered the house, we typically survey it to see kind of how much stuff is in there that we've got to throw away. What is the situation there? So we went into the back bedroom, and the first thing I noticed was a drill, and it was a cordless Milwaukee drill. It was a red drill, and when I looked closer, I realized it had a giant bit on the end of it with a dildo over it, almost like a sleeve. These meth heads were using the drill with the bit, with the dildo as a sex toy. The craziest thing I ever found in a meth lab was in North Florida.
How's it going, boss? Oh, it's going great. You doing all right? You know the old saying, when life gives you a freezer, fill it with Reese's. Their high school senior prank was to go to their principal's house and sleep in his yard. And this is his reaction when he came.
This desperate mother rushed into a supermarket with her unresponsive toddler and left her with two strangers before...
Ever seen the videos of Trump on The View with Barbara Walters back when I liked him? Ever seen that? Watch this. This is bonkers.
Please welcome my friend, Donald Trump.
My friend. Watch this. Just watch this. Because this is not that long ago. Go standing O. Bro, watch this. Just watch how this goes. So she's a Republican. That's easy. But everybody else. I can't wait to get a hug. Look at this. Kisses, hugs, kisses. Everybody hugs and kisses. Even Troy Behar. We're in an alternative universe. Ever seen the videos of Trump on The View with Barbara Walters back?
Meet Alicia. She runs.
I'm about to rant for a second. All of these nut jobs that have been preaching and teaching, telling people that Christians can be demon-possessed, and then going into churches and getting these Christians together and quote-unquote casting demons out of them. Christians can't be demon-possessed. They're already possessed by the Holy Ghost. I'll give you just a little tidbit. When they brought the Ark of the Covenant into the Philistine temple of the false god Dagon, on the first night, the power of God in that Ark knocked that statue down until it was face down in front of the Ark. Just to let you know, I don't care if this is the
plus 5 equals 550. This equation is incorrect. All you got to do is draw one line to make this equation true. For a whole hundo. How that work? It ain't like work. I guarantee you get this wrong. Guarantee. So I get to draw one line? One line. I'm gonna drop another 100. I'll pay for this embarrassment. Everybody think you so smart. You a fake smart guy. Since you say you'll pay for the embarrassment, drop it all there. No, dirty, no smoke. One line, bro. One line. One line. You can't do it, goofy. Everybody know you ain't smart for real. That's wrong. 545 plus 5 equals 550. Thank you. 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals.
My grandma Edith, she had an understanding that there is an amazing amount of intellect and insight in Hawaiian knowledge.
Why only $5? It's got to charge $10 or 12 or 15 or 20. Why only $5? It's got to charge $10 or 12 or 15 or 20.
Because I'm working with farmers. I'm making it for $2.95. I sell them for $4.50.
I need to be able to sell it for $12 at least, so that I can make some profit and you can make some profit.
No, but you're selling the farmers.
I'm out.
Charlie?
Yes, sir.
Farmers are the cornerstone of America. There may be a lot of farmers out there that can't afford $12 per tree, but maybe they could afford $6 or $7. I'm going to give you everything you're asking for, your $150,000 for 20%. What you're doing is right, and you deserve the chance to make it big and do a lot of good. I'd like to be your partner, Johnny. I like everything you stand for, man, and I like everything.
I think that's a yes, JP.
Yes, sir.
Why only $5? Scott, I charge $10 or 12 or 15 or 20.
Because I'm working with phones. I'm making it for $2.95. I sell them for $4.50.
I need to be able to sell it for $12 at least, so that I can make some profit and you can make some profit.
But you're selling the phones.
I know.
Charlie?
Yes, sir.
Farmers are the cornerstone of America. There may be a lot of farmers out there that can't afford $12 per tree, but maybe they can afford $6 or $7. I'm going to give...
What I wish I knew at the start of my spiritual journey is the power and peace found in Psalm 27, verse 1 to 5. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall...
You think that audio that they put out was real? Yeah, that was...
You can't make this up.
So, Congress has paid over $17 million in hush money for
Having access to strong discounts doesn't make you a strong person, does it?
This is scary. This man spent his whole life preaching the gospel and doing the work of God. Wound up dying, faces God, and what God says to him is gonna
Do you know why wise people often say to live life like a wolf? Well, first, wolves never eat carcasses. You'll never see a wolf before.
I put my first brother in jail in 1994. He didn't mind going to jail. He would say, well, Judge, why are you bothering me? I can go to jail. Just go ahead and do it. I don't want to deal with your probation conditions and your anger management, and I'm not going to talk to the guy that I hit and resolve it so I cannot go to jail. I'll just do the year. We used to pick cotton. Now we are the cotton. We are the products in the system, in the paid prisons that they make money off of. And they count on you guys not being able to handle your emotions. So you go, not over millions of dollars.
From Adam to Abraham, you've got 2,000 years. Abraham to Jesus, you have 2,000 years. Jesus to us, you've got about 2,000 years. That's 6,000 years. 6,000 years that Satan has been ruling this earth since Adam. Now the Bible talks in Revelation in the end about a 1,000-year millennial reign, a kingdom that's going to happen on the earth where Christ...
Open the door and step out. Open the...
Remember when we could take the batteries out and then at some...
Harvey, so no heavy lifting, no vigorous exercising, and most importantly, no sex for 6 weeks. Yes, no sex for 6 weeks.
He said 2 days?
No sex for 6 weeks.
Got you a week.
No, 6 weeks.
So I can have sex with him?
That's right. 6 weeks to it. Thank you. 6 weeks.
Only cool when you ready. Okay, hold on. All right.
My parents were millionaires. Like, I ain't never had a sandwich, a hot dog, a hamburger, a Lunchable. I ain't never had Burger King. I ain't never had none of that shit in my life, and I'm in my mid-30s right now. So, like, that ain't never happened to me, ever. I had peanut butter and jelly. I ain't never had a motherfucking, you had chips? Yeah. My parents were millionaires.
Thank you tonight. I appreciate you very, very much. God bless you. You wanted to say something?
Ain't no coincidence the best one did. Bernie Mac showed you who he was when they tried to put that little boy in his head.
And what?
I told you to stop putting your hands on me. That's what I'm gonna tell my motherfucking brother. I'm gonna tell his ass right motherfucking now. Man, Desi, this nigga Dewan been putting his hands on me.
Who?
Dewan, talk, man.
What the hell wrong with you, boy?
He's stupid.
You don't put your hand on my sister, boy?
Yup.
And I tell you last time you do stupid ass shit, what I said I want to do?
Be his ass.
Pull up on your shit, didn't I?
Pull his shit up.
I'm gonna pump your head in. I told you about dealing with those stupid ass niggas. Your mama told you don't got to do no stupid ass shit like that. How about that McDonald's in the house, bro? What the hell you got on? So let's drink it.
But I know Obama smoked weed. He got to smoke weed, and he'll tell you in the press conference. You just got to listen to him. I remember one time I was watching, they were like, Mr. Barack Obama, how do you feel about the ISIS attack? He was like, well, it's very simple. First you break the problem down, then you roll all your problems up together, and if you have a little faith, you have a little determination, and you put some fire behind that bad boy, your problems are going to go up in smoke. I'm like, that's how you roll the blood. But I know Obama smoked weed. He got to smoke weed, and he'll tell you in the press conference. You just got to listen to him. I remember one time I was watching, they were like, Mr. Barack Obama, how do you feel about the ISIS attack? He was like, well, it's very simple. First you break the problem down, then you roll all your problems up together, and if you have a little faith, you have a little determination, and you put some fire behind that bad boy, your problems are going to go up in smoke. I'm like, that's how you roll the blood. But I know Obama smoked weed.
These cops pulled this guy over. Everything changed when they opened his trunk.
He had a driver's license for
Oh, yeah.
Coca-Cola was registered in 1890.
This barber surprised this man with the craziest hairstyle ever. You see, this man got sent to this barber for the first time after his wife told him that he should shave his hair. And if he...
So guys, we have here is a chicken. Watch this.
Tropicana OJ, basically.
What do you do on day one if you win? What's your first...
Nowadays, churches are built like theaters and comedy clubs.
Do you take money out of the ATM? Like, do you... The ATM thing, I don't remember. Pressing buttons on elevators, I'm worried about.
The next 10 minutes, God will unlock blessings you've been waiting for. Type amen to affirm.
Get your hand off me. Can you please get your hand off me? Are you all right? Yes, sir. All right.
What's your date of birth?
Piece of shit! You motherfucking... Hell yeah! You're mad! No, everybody's mad! You're yeah!
Instantly, out of nowhere, my wife noticed that I wasn't cussing no more. And she noticed why I'm in there. She's like, why are you in the house? I didn't know how to tell her, but she's like, why you ain't cussing no more? Every time I come home, it's clean. I'm like, and what's going on with you? I'm like, I'm just like, I don't know what's going on with me. I'm just like, you know, I'm a better person. Like,
breaking news coming that students at the University of Notre Dame appear more willing.
Come on, y'all, it's for the store. We're not going to the store. It's about
a man that's trying.
Prop 33 will stop new housing from being built, and 33 has no plan to help homeless vets or create
All right, y'all.
housing
I think it'll take me a nap. I'll holler at y'all later.
Groups across California